Ever wondered how your favorite chocolate is made? No? Well, buckle up because we're diving into the delicious world of chocolate making. Now, let's embark on a journey that begins in the tropical rainforest where cacao trees thrive. These trees bear the fruit of indulgence, the cacao pods. Inside these pods lie the raw cacao beans, the heart and soul of your beloved chocolate. Once harvested, these beans undergo a fascinating process of fermentation. This is where the magic happens, folks. Fermentation develops the beans' unique flavors, transforming them from bitter to delectably divine. After the beans have basked in their own juices, quite literally, they are left to dry under the sun. Now, these sun-kissed beans are ready to be shipped off to the chocolate factories. Here, they'll undergo a series of transformations, but let's not spoil the surprise just yet. So, next time you see a cacao tree, remember, that's where your sinful indulgence begins. Now that we've got our cacao beans, it's time to turn them into the star of the show, chocolate. Let's start with roasting. Imagine yourself in a kitchen, the smell of baking bread wafting through the air. Roasting cacao beans isn't all too different. It's a process that's all about heating, toasting, and transforming these humble beans into the aromatic powerhouse that will eventually make our chocolate. This isn't just about making them taste good, though. Roasting also kills any bacteria and makes the beans easier to peel. It's a bit like giving the beans a makeover, really. Out with the old, in with the new. Once the beans are roasted and looking their best, it's time for winnowing. Now you might think this sounds like something you'd do on a breezy summer's day, but in the world of chocolate making, it's a crucial step. Winnowing is the process of separating the shells from the nibs. The shells are like the cacao beans' protective suit, but we don't need them anymore. They've done their job, and it's time for them to leave the party. The nibs, on the other hand, are the life of the party. These little bits are packed full of flavor, and are what gives chocolate its distinctive taste. But we're not quite ready to start chomping down on these nibs just yet. First, they need to be ground down into a paste. This paste, my friends, is known as chocolate liquor. And no, it's not the kind of liquor you might be thinking of, but it is intoxicating in its own right. Chocolate liquor is the heart and soul of any chocolate bar. It's where all the magic happens. It's rich, it's creamy, and it's the stepping stone to the final product we all know and love. And there you have it, from bean to bar, or in this case, from bean to chocolate liquor. But we're not quite done yet. Now that we have our chocolate liquor, let's see how it transforms into the mouth-watering chocolate bar. Imagine the chocolate liquor as a rough diamond. It's valuable, but it needs some polishing to truly shine. That's where the process of conching comes in. It's like a spa treatment for our chocolate. The liquor is continuously stirred and ground under heavy granite rollers. This process can take anywhere from a few hours to a few days, depending on how smooth we want our chocolate to be. The friction heats the chocolate, reducing bitterness and allowing the rich chocolatey flavors to develop, but we're not done yet. Next, we add sugar, and if we're making milk chocolate, we toss in some powdered milk as well. This is also the time when other flavorings like vanilla or spices can be added. It's like a party, and everyone's invited. Now we're ready for tempering. It's the process that gives our chocolate its beautiful shine and satisfying snap. It involves carefully heating and cooling the chocolate while stirring it. It's a bit like a dance with the temperature and the chocolate moving in sync. And the result is a chocolate that's ready to strut its stuff on the catwalk, but before it can do that, it needs to be molded. The tempered chocolate is poured into molds, and then it's off to the cooling tunnel. It's a bit like a chocolate roller coaster, with the bars moving along a conveyor belt, gradually cooling and hardening as they go. Once they're cooled, they're ready for their final step, wrapping. Like a star getting ready for the red carpet, each bar is carefully wrapped in shiny foil and paper. And voila, your favorite chocolate bar is ready to be wrapped, shipped, and savored. Next time you bite into a piece of chocolate, remember the journey it took to get to you. Don't forget though, no autographs please. Our chocolate stars prefer to be enjoyed, not admired. Balance is key, mind, body and soul. Keep balanced and keep thriving.